Welcome to our channel. We are here again to teach you how to do a spiral walk while you're making your hats or your fascinators. Here with me, I'll be showing you there's a millinery wire. Then this second one is called iron wire. That's what I was told in the market. It's soft, it's easy to move around, and it's a very good one to work with. So that's our scissors, tape, U-gum, plier, crinoline, fishing line, bias strip, cinnamon bias strip, and that will be all. So I'll be cutting out the quantity I'll be needing from this iron wire as I was told. So, and I think 30 inches is enough for the work I'm going to be going for. Now also I'll be taking my crinoline. I'll be cutting the quantity I would want to use. Actually, you can do my style of cutting, but just because of this tutorial I decided to make this. So I'm cutting there about 30 inches or maybe lesser. That's what it is. So that is it, and I'll now have to attach the ends of this crinoline. So, but first I'll be securing my needle and my fishing line. You can as well use needle and thread. You can also use machine, your sewing machine. Here you just sew it straight away, then you can now attach your millinery wire or your iron wire. So, but for me, I'm actually taking this tutorial for the sake of people that don't have the sewing machine. Now this is a manual way of doing this. I'll be securing the two ends with the fishing line. If you don't have, you can use thread to secure these ends, and after that so you can sew it with a sewing machine just the way I described it using my finger. I hope you got that illustration before. Thank you. So over here I've started with I'll be what I mean is that I've laid the wire on top of the crinoline just exactly at the tip, and I'll be sewing with the needle and the fishing line. So at the starting point you have to sew it tight and knot it a knotting stitch. If I'm correct, just give it a knotting stitch. If possible, use that style to sew it through, so you don't have issues with the millinery wire shaking while the crinoline is not too steady. But with the stitching, the knotting stitch or knot stitch method, it can hold it firm even if you don't want to cover it with anything. So that is just a good thing about this particular way of stitching. You can do overlapping stitch, whichever works for you, but for me I think the knot stitch is okay for me. So as you can see, I'm done with the sewing or the stitching. So I'm removing the wire with a plier, and I'll also be cutting the fishing line with the scissors. So right now all we need to do is just, if there's this simple technique at the edge, at the hems, at the tip, you can simply use a U-gum to just make sure that the crinoline there is a bit smooth. So that is just a simple technique I'm sharing. And now you can see how I'm playing around with this. It's something if you don't wish to cover it, you see it's even looking neat without even being covered. So if you don't wish to cover it, you have a way of just working your way through, then it's good for you. Now you can also use cinema to cover this at this point, and you get your work done. You can also use bias strip. I personally, I like this particular one, but if you feel you're working with a cinema, you want to do a cinema work, I think the cinema bias strip will work well. So as you can see, I'm applying gum first. So there's this simple way of just working your way through this, so you don't have any rough edges after attaching your bias to your crinoline. So just sit with me and watch while we do this.